look at your child. If you're a father, just look at your child. If you look at your son and look at your daughter, you can see, am I a father? See, that's the key thing. We got an opportunity to not allow our son or our daughter to go the same way we went.
Welcome, my friends, to our special event, Dads Take Your Child to School Day. I'm your host, Coach Lynn. Oh, we got a great game plan set up for you today as dads from across the state of New York join the team, if you will, letting the community, the school, and most importantly, our children know that their educational growth is a top priority in dad's life. In addition, we're going to be talking to you and providing you with resources and information regarding the responsible fatherhood movement, which has grown to a national prominence, if you will, with some great commentary and advice coming from coaches like John Amos, Coach Tony Dungy, Allen Houston, and America's Doctor, Dr. Jeff. Before we get started, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Coach's keys to success regarding becoming a responsible father, a successful father, against all odds. They're simple, but they have to be done, and they're not impossible, if you will. But it takes a lot of courage and fortitude on your part to make it all happen. First and foremost is faith. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in your children that you are gonna make it against all odds. Everything and anything is gonna come at you, particularly being a father, because now you're dealing with other lives and you're taking on responsibility for their lives. Their success is directly tied to you. So it's gonna take a lot of faith because, as I said before, all the obstacles are gonna come your way. So what? Bring them on. With that faith, you can beat anything, huh? Second, sacrifice. Being a responsible father, a great father, means that you have to sacrifice all for your children's dreams. That means you're gonna have to change some things. You're gonna have to do some things. You're gonna have to lead by example. They're watching what you do more than they listening to what you say. And if you're leading, you're the one that is doing the things that are necessary, all things for them, sacrificing all for them, then I'm telling you, you're gonna be successful. Next, patience. Oh, being a father, it doesn't happen overnight, and they don't grow overnight. Some would think they do, but they really don't. So the real deal is you have to have patience with them. They're gonna test you. Your kids, unlike anyone else, is gonna be able to push some buttons. Not to mention life is still coming at you. You're still trying to move forward. So you have to have that patience. Hold on tight. Everything's gonna work out for you as long as you're moving forward and you're having that sacrifice and you have that faith. Put that patience on there. It's gonna help you in times of trouble. Next, commitment. You got to be committed to this. You've got to put it inside of your soul and your spirit that I'm a father for life. Not till they're in junior high, not till some things go wrong in the family, not if me and the mother break off, not if they become 18, but for life. I'm committed to this. This is what I do. Everything else comes second. My career, my dreams, all those other things. If you put that commitment in there, then all things are gonna come together. You'll see it, it'll come together as a puzzle because you put the commitment in. Commitment. Last but not least, unconditional love. That is the binding tie. There are gonna be lots of trials and tribulations all the way through, and I mean all the way through. But because you have that unconditional love and you gave it to them starting from the beginning, letting them know that no matter what, I'm still here for you. I love you no matter what. I will do anything for you. Then when the tides come and the storms come, if you will, that love is gonna save the day. It works every single time. So let's go through them one more time, all right? Faith, sacrifice, patience, commitment, unconditional love. Those are the 5 keys to success. And when you turn them all at the same time, oh my goodness, the doors will open for your children. And watch this one, for you. It's not too late for your dreams to happen. But first you gotta make sure that your children's dreams come true first. They will. And here comes yours, right around the corner, all right? Now, just like on any championship team, if you will, we got to watch a lot of film. Film is very important. Wouldn't you agree? You have to watch and see not only what the opponent does, but most importantly, and more importantly, we have to watch film about us, how we play the game. Where are our weak spots? Where are our strengths? Where did I fumble the ball, if you will? So today, before we get into the commentary from our assistant coaches, we're gonna watch some game film about a young man who, wow, he was really on the wrong path. He was doing all the wrong things, thinking the wrong way. He had the game all wrong. But thank goodness, it wasn't too late. And he had to kind of wake up, if you will, and smell the coffee.
Are you ready for a new day? Time for a change. For a new beginning is upon us.
Good morning, New York City. This is The Day. You're listening to your host, Brother Bill, on the 3G Experience, encouraging all fathers to step up to the challenge of raising their children. What are you waiting for?
Every day is a new day. Every day we should lift our voice and sing. Every day is a new day. Come on, rejoice. Come on, rejoice. Every day is a new day.
Son of a... What am I gonna do? Today is her birthday, and I don't have a dime. Stupid ass child support. I don't care what the judge said. I don't. She's my daughter, and I have the right to see her. Always siding with her mother. Stupid ass family court. Oh, you freaking son of... You know what? This chick, man, makes me sick.
Oh Lord, please bring me shelter. Please bring me shelter from yonder storm. Oh Lord, please bring me shelter. Please bring me shelter from yonder storm.
Who?
It's me.
What?
I just want to see her today for her birthday. Hello? She's my daughter too.
Listen, I don't have time to argue with you. We have been through this so many times, and the court was clear on what you have to do. Did you take care of the issues with the child support yet? Did you go by the school and speak with the teachers? Did you get yourself together and start planning your visits, which, by the way, you have missed the last 2 weeks? Have you? Just like the judge ordered, you do not have any rights to see her until you grow up and make her the top priority in your life.
If this is life, then I don't want it. If this is love, then set me free. If there is hope, then tell me where to find it. Give me some light and help me see. We sing and dance to pass the hours. We play with time as if it's free. And though I'm sad, I have an understanding. Though what we need is just to be.
Won't you shine on me when the rain has come?
I can't take this. I'm at my last straw. Last one. Father, help me.
When the rain has come.
You should be careful there, son. You don't want to slip and fall in. That current is deadly. Right now, I think it would be the best thing. I don't think that's a good idea. It's probably not as bad as it seems. And if I may be so bold as to predict, probably fixable with an attitude adjustment on your part. What you know about me and my attitude? I got some serious issues that nobody can solve. True. But what I do know, that ending it all won't make it better, and in many ways make it worse for those who love you. Son, I've been around a long time and seen many young men like you at the last straw, so to speak. And 9 times out of 10, the drama in their lives was self-made. What? That's crazy. The look on your face tells me it has something to do with your family, and everything and everyone seems to be against you. How can I change things around? Let's look at the facts. You say the courts are ruling in favor of the mother and not letting you see your child. But the question is, do you just want to see them, or do you want to raise them, sacrificing all for their well-being?
Just like the judge ordered, you do not have any rights to see her until you grow up and make her the top priority in your life.
After thoroughly reviewing this case, and in lieu of the lack of documents or sincere effort provided by the non-custodial parent, I so order that the custodial parent is granted full custody with any and all provisions of visitation to be left to their discretion. And on a personal note, I want to encourage you, son, to get it together if you have any intentions of being a positive influence in your child's life. Raising a family is a full-time responsibility, whether they're in your presence or not. And it requires a never-ending list of deeds, not words, to be performed. Being a responsible parent in the eyes of this court also requires that you exhibit a level of maturity, taking care of your family financially, educationally, and showing integrity by keeping your word. Now, when you change your attitude and make your family your number one top priority, this court will re-examine your case. Child support, huh? Yeah, well, child support does not understand my struggles. Let me ask you this. How much do you think it costs on a regular basis to raise your child? Better yet, what have you done to fix the problems? Or do you think they will just go away? I recall seeing something on TV from child support, and they talked about those very same problems. Have you seen it yet?
Did you take care of the issues with the child support yet?
What the? I'm never gonna get out of the hole with my arrears. It's too much.
Man, I'm still getting garnished at the salary I made 2 jobs ago.
My case is so crazy, I don't even know what's going on.
I'm just broke.
All right, team, get it together, baby. We're beating ourselves. Take advantage of the debt reduction program and reduce your arrears. Contact their office and modify your order. Use the mediation service and set up a plan. And contact their office immediately for more work. Immediately. Are you ready to win this game?
We are ready.
Contact the Office of Child Support Enforcement, and together we can plan for your family's financial security. Visit our customer service walk-in center and speak with a representative at 151 West Broadway, New York, New York.
School. The number one responsibility of fathers, making sure their children get the best education possible. But you know, son, it goes even further. With so much violence going on now, it's up to dad to make sure his kids are safe, going to and from school.
Haven't you heard your kids' friends talking about it?
It's important that a father takes their children to school so that the father knows that their child is safe so they don't have any more worries. Like, they have enough worries. Like, they don't need more worries about their children, and they want to know that they're safe.
A father should take his child to school because it means protection for the child. It means that that child is loved. It means that you have someone that cares for you, and someone who represents you at your school and everywhere you go.
I think that fathers taking their kids to school is very important for the kids to know that their father, is there with them, that they have someone to fall back on, and that their father is always going to be there for them.
Fathers taking their child to school because the people, like our surroundings nowadays, are very unsafe. Things are happening, people are missing. It don't matter what age, anything, it can happen.
You know what? You were right. Hey, it's me. You were right about everything, and I apologize. And I know I have to show you and her love through deeds, not words. And I promise you, it's gonna start today. Anyway, please let her know that I love her so much, and I wish her a happy birthday. And if I could, would you let me do her laundry for today? I'll have it ready before she gets home. I promise.
This is the day.
Every day is a new day. Every day we should lift our voice and sing. Every day is a new day. Come on, rejoice. Come on, rejoice in it. Every day is a new day. Every day we should lift our voice and sing. Every day is a new day. Come on, rejoice. Come on, rejoice in it. Every day is a new day. Every day we should lift our voice and sing. Every day is a new day. Come on, rejoice. Come on, rejoice in it. Every day is a new day.
Welcome back to the practice. Wow, did you see that? Woo, that was close for that boy. What were some of the mistakes that he made? What was he thinking? In our first workout, we're gonna be looking at how his mind was wrong. What was in his head to make him think the way that he thought? You remember the first part of the film? And in helping us with that, I have the legendary coach, a father to many of us, and a real good friend, Coach John Amos.
My mother, who was the person primarily responsible for raising me, had been working at a war plant here in New Jersey, I believe American Transformers. And my father, John Amos Sr., had left the family when I was 2 to join the service. He went west to California for training and, quite frankly, never came back. I was not to know my father again or see him again until I was 15 years old. And by then I'd built up a great deal of animosity towards him because I felt like he had deserted us. I never received a Christmas card. I never received a birthday card or a graduation, any acknowledgement at all that I was accomplishing anything as a young black man. However, I did have a surrogate father in my life. My mother had a wonderful, long, 35-year relationship with a gentleman by Mr. Clarence Jenkins. And Mr. Jenkins was my surrogate dad. He dressed well. He was a craftsman. He was involved with one of the local unions as a shop steward. In fact, I went to work with him a couple times and worked on general labor jobs. But he taught me how to conduct myself. He taught me how to conduct myself as a man. He carried himself with pride. He was always very proud about his appearance, though he didn't have an extensive wardrobe. And when he and my mother went out, I began to get the feeling like we were a complete family. And of course, whenever I participated in athletics, he was very supportive. He came to a number of my games, and we went to a number of games together. That was back in the day when the Giants played at the Polo Grounds. And I distinctly remember going to one football game where the Giants had Eddie Price at fullback at 195 pounds, and the Lions had Les Bingerman at middle guard. There was such a position as middle guard in those days, weighing 335 pounds. And he fell on Eddie Price on the opening play of the game, and Price was out for the season. So that was my first introduction to professional football. And I said, this is what I want to do. I love all these people yelling and screaming. Someday I'm going to play professional football.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them. Beat 'em
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a
One
dad
more
today.
time. All those boys are much too much.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's look at the next section. There was some partners in this, if you will, partners regarding us being fathers that many of us are associated with. What were the three that were crucial in him managing, him being a part of? What did he do in the beginning to make the mistakes? And what can he do now to make the changes? There was three in particular. To help you out with this, I have legendary NBA great, Allen Houston. Are you ready? Let's begin.
8 years ago, my father and I had several conversations about how unique our relationship was. He grew up, he taught, he trained, he coached. I grew up with a lot of young men who just didn't have a father, didn't have someone who was there for them in those gaps of life where you really needed that support. You needed someone to hold you accountable. You needed someone to teach you what a real man does and how he does it. Just learning that humility, that the way he treated my mother, the way he treated people with respect, all those things, just collected, and we wanted to share those in a basketball environment where people could really do what they enjoy, competing with each other, bonding between a father and their kids and mentors, but still learning those real principles. And I think, like you said, it's showing people. I think young men and men have to see that it's possible. They have to be encouraged by it and believe that.
higher, no higher, Daddy.
Okay. I'm doing the best that I can.
It's okay, Daddy. I know you'll get it.
Thanks, darling.
It's time for dinner.
Okay, honey. We'll be right there after we finish our tea. We should finish, baby. Oh, sorry. May I be excused?
Beautiful. Excellent. All right. So he had to go through some things. It looked like he was a little depressed. Did he not? Many of us have felt that before. What are some of the things that he was feeling? What have you been feeling when things weren't going right and you feel frustrated with the family and you sometimes want to give up, which seems like he wanted to? To help you with this one, I have America's doctor, Dr. Jeff. Are you ready? Let's begin.
What I'm seeing, and which really warms my heart, fathers who, even if they may be in conflict with their mothers of their children, are staying in the battle and want to have more time, more input to be able to contribute to their children, whether the children are staying with their mothers or whether with them or it's a split custody situation. They feel equal to the women and realize that their contribution is absolutely invaluable and they want to make a difference. And that's the consistent story I hear everywhere. I'm not running into fathers who are saying, I don't want to be a father to my children, I can't stand my children or the mother of the children, I just want to do my thing. Right. These are fathers who want to do the right thing, even if they may be lacking emotionally, psychologically, financially. They want to be there, and that's the most beautiful thing one can ever hear.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Learn more at fatherhood.gov.
All right, last but not least, he seemed to pull it together, huh? Beautiful. But he had to make some sacrifices, did he not? Where were the sacrifices made? What did he have to do in order to get back on the right track, if you will? Deeds, not words. To help you with this, I have none other than the legendary coach himself, Coach Tony Dungy. That leadership by example, sad to say, but unfortunately, I know you've seen across the country, far too many of our young men, our fathers, haven't assumed that, haven't taken on that. What's going on?
Well, I see that in the NFL. You talk to young men and you come up and you ask them about their situation, and it's not just the NFL, but all over our country. Our homes are getting split up. Our men are not there enough, and our kids need that. So I think we've got to do a better job as men of being the example, especially for our boys.
Ballerina. Sometimes all it takes to be a dad is remembering how to be a kid again. Take time to be a dad today.
Well, my friends, that's it for our training today. I truly hope you enjoyed that. I'm your host, Coach Lynn, urging you to love your kids, hug them, kiss them 1,000 times. And don't forget, I dare you. Oh, I double dare you to start dreaming. God bless.
Inhale, feels good. Exhale, lost in the sunshine where we should be. Good vibration, rise and release. Go all-star, you are all-star, one shine. No woman, no cry, life on the incline. Climb with the lion's share of my stress. Hype prepare with no lesson. Just inhale, exhale, set sail on sensation.
My name is Bobby Hood. I am one of the cooks at Sharon Baptist Head Start. And we're out here today celebrating the Father for Progress. And we're having all our centers that are joining us today to come out to participate and enjoy this lovely sunny day.
Each time I come in here, it's inspiration to me. It's full of life. I mean, those no one's in here right now, but I feel it already. I feel it. I mean, I just got to wait. I have to learn to wait.
This is more geared to the fathers, helping the sons and the daughters to be better adults.
I think that this program is going to be a very great thing because I feel that in today's age, a lot of fathers aren't there for their children, and I was lucky to have my father there and still have my father here.
I think that they have to really align themselves with a strong support system, and don't be afraid to share, man, some of the trials and tribulations that they're going through. You know, one of the things that we did on the inside was talk to each other. You know, come here, come to Fathers for Project. You know, dare to dream.
I saw it as a tremendous opportunity to lend some of the things that I've learned through Head Start, which is a family and child-oriented program, to assist fathers in developing their skills for their fathering responsibilities.
You know, I just want to, it's a great program to just encourage more fathers to get involved and be, actively involved in their child's lives. It's very important. I think it's imperative in not only in their lives, but in this, for society.
So now the fathers start to come to the program and see what's really going on. And now they see what's really going on, they want to get into it and they want to get closer to the kids like a father's supposed to be.
We are very happy now that there is a movement afoot that is including the fathers, addressing fathers' issues, and working closely with them so that we can truly become a comprehensive program.
And God bless everybody that sponsored this cookout. And we appreciate y'all giving the kids a time to see that we can have a better time in life and we can have a good time. And we thank God that we're here on earth.